Desmond Bain. Wow. I didn't expect that. I ain't gonna lie.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
You gotta know I love Eden.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Defense like, what's his offense like?
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Damn, check that shit out.
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. And that is going to
be
incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
Oh my God! I'm so fucking grateful.
Quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd?
I'm grateful as fuck.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud.
Fuck, bro. What's up with my defense though?
They will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
And the Texans 1st down.
Again, it's Stroud. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue.
I do have work tomorrow. I do have work tomorrow.
Before giving up any more yardage.
Unfortunately.
Here's 2nd and 10. And Stroud now to throw.
Shit, Marlon.
As it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
Good run. I was kind of skeptical. I low-key thought the O-line was going to let them niggas get through.
Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 4-yard
Jackson now. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so.
Man, Zay had him beat, man.
Figured out where the blitz was coming from and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
God,
He's got to be careful not to
please,
force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Jackson going to keep it. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Well, you
Coach
know,
Tom.
paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about
man, they're
your
faster than
against
that.
it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
A first down carry for Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. Now it's Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Ravens go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
That's on me, bruh. Fuck.
That they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And this play still live. He faked this.
Just the fact he over there wide open over there. What's up?
Wind up incomplete, so they tried to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Here goes Stroud again.
Bro, the Texans O-line is not this good, though. Like, why the fuck can't I get no pass rush?
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Cap.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Stroud to throw it.
Hate a comeback-ass nigga.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
Damn.
In motion left is Higgins. Stroud looking to throw.
Wide open.
This is caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Jaden Higgins, 26 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
I should have audible on my defense.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Play action. Now Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Crossing route, he finds Likely.
Oh, who?
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag.
Illegal man downfield. Okay.
And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Yes.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Illegal man downfield.
Throwing is Jackson.
I should have been through it to
Now
him.
he'll tuck this and run. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is good
Damn.
for Jackson. When you see him out of the pocket,
Might
your
have
first
to.
thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And a catch made by Hopkins. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
11 more yards. That's another Baltimore.
Now Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers.
Come on, man. Let me outrun them, bro.
Taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one goes for 24 yards. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding it at the 2.
Oh, timeout.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
You see some.
Here's Jackson.
I was trying to hit X,
Taken down,
man.
a sack back at the 7. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Third and goal, Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be taken in by
That
Andrews.
shit
for
late.
the
For real,
Ravens
for real.
touchdown.
I'm grateful, though.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final
Mark
minute of
Andrews.
the first
Nigga.
half.
Everybody be talking shit on my nigga. Like he's sorry.
No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Why is that shit
He
open?
finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
19 yards. First down, Houston.
Now Stroud. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. Touchdown, Houston. Christian Kirk as the first half is winding down. And the Texans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
That nigga did that shit in 11
Extra point
seconds,
by
bro.
Fairbairn, up and
That's
good.
ass.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Fairbairn and the kickoff for Houston.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half
That's
as the
crazy
kicks
as
away.
fuck.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. To throw is Jackson as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this one out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week.
That boy trying to take Lamar head off. I'm sliding.
We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you
Sliding,
talked about.
gang.
Baltimore, first down.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 26-yard line.
Jackson.
No, he really on that shit. I gotta chill.
They follow up the
He
game
really
from
need
Bell
that.
and getting one there
I've seen
on
him right
2nd
there.
down. This now a 3rd and 4.
Brings up
I
third
don't
and
care.
4.
Jackson from the shotgun. He'll try and do this himself. He's going to get that
Why the
to
fuck
his
I-
running back out of the backfield. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. Henry.
Derrick Henry getting stood up like that?
1 yard line. Only
Dead
a yard
ass?
to pick up there. 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on
Damn.
first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they
God,
hold the
Derrick,
ground
it's
for 2,
cool.
maybe even 3 more plays.
Go ahead, punch it in, Lamar.
Jackson will keep it. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
That shit was crazy though. He stood Derrick ass up.
Yard out, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
He trying to hold me on the kick.
Extra point splits the uprights.
I should have really scored Derrick Henry on that pass play. It was cool, worked out in my favor.
touchdown. Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will bring him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Oh, let's get a stop, man. Execute.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Really dotting shit.
They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins.
I shouldn't have gave this nigga no fucking praise, bro. That's on me, bro. As soon as I say that shit, he do that, bro.
Fairbairn now to add the
And
extra
bitch ass nigga on the time.
It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. Boy, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here.
What kind of shit he got playing?
And this one recovered by the hands team.
Let me score it.
I know they're down, but starting the third quarter, they're with the onside kick. What'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
You couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They go play action with Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Ivan Lamar is like...
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can. And that's what he's done very well in this game.
In need of only about
When
the
in
length
doubt,
of the
I got
football
Lamar.
here on 2nd down.
That shit is just an amazing feeling. Offsides?
From the gun, it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run.
He wide open over here. My bad.
At the 39-yard line. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the
Oh
play.
my God, he got caught though.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't
When in
take
doubt, I'd have Lamar
One thing
Jackson,
you
bro.
could not do, they did.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson sees the football. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The line's there, look like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Score right here though.
Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now is 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Now a run here off the
Pick.
RPO. He'll keep it.
I'm playing, bro.
The Texans are
Fuck.
back in this football game. I know it appeared he was saying,
What
hey,
am
give
I
me the
doing?
football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Stroud. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Stroud. And Incomplete on the deep ball.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, 4th quarter.
All right, open. Why can't I get no fucking pressure, bro?
That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Texans first down.
Pissing me off, bro.
The throwing again is
I'm
Stroud.
calling the wrong nigga.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
Look at that shit.
His throw will be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
Man, you get deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level of what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for your time.
Bro, how is that shit getting stuffed like that?
Around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. That is intercepted. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
That's crazy, bro.
From 3 yards out,
got shit to say.
the Texans have taken a 4th quarter lead.
That's sad, bro. Never just play like
Tag
that.
on the extra point as well. And that will make this a 4-point
She's not over
game.
though. Damn.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Damn.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. This is 1st and 10. Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. He's got Henry. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Oh, and this is a touchdown or bust drive, and that will definitely help their cause. What a time to come up with a play like that. And now, plenty of time to try and finish this drive in the end zone and take the lead.
Jackson to throw. Jackson going to keep it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
But this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground, because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Throwing, Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
The 6-yard line.
Here's Jackson. This will go to Henry outline.
And he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Jackson going to keep it. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
Get a stop, bro.
Extra point right down the middle. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Texans take over first and 10. At their
Get
own
a stop,
14-yard line.
man.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Stroud to throw it. Pass complete to Higgins. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Here comes second down.
27-yard line.
Stroud. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Malachi.
That shit was way more stressful than it needed to be. Fuck. I'm grateful though.